name is Joseph Williams, and I'm one of the first-year residents here at AnMed Health. I'm on my OB rotation right now, and I can show you some of the sights and scenes that you can expect on the OB rotation. So this is our call room, also our resident lounge that we spend a lot of time in during our OB and pediatric rotations. Usually we'll start our day here, we'll come in, we'll drop our stuff, put our coats up, and start getting ready for the day. A lot of times we're here briefly in the morning, but throughout the day, depending on how busy we get, we can spend a good deal of time here. There's one of the call beds and call rooms. We do have residents that are on during the night and respond to any emergent labors or any pediatric emergencies that happen. And as such, we do need a place to sleep. So generally speaking, on the OB service, there's two different roles you play. You're either day call or your hospital day. What that looks like is after rounds, the day call person will stay around and respond to any pages throughout the day. Any deliveries that need to be done, any procedures like circumcisions that need to be done, they will be on campus, on site for that to happen. For the hospital day person, that essentially includes responsibilities of rounding in the morning. However, after checkout, they are able to leave and go do their office day. Generally speaking, the hospital day is in the morning, and then we'll either have an OB clinic in the office, we'll have a gyne procedure in the office clinic, or we'll have just general office hours where we do our family medicine, whole coverage care. So there's the day call and the hospital day. And generally speaking, the day call person will spend most of their time in here unless there's a lot going on the day on the floor, and they will take care of patients as they need to. So this is where we start our day. This set of computers is located in the postpartum or mom and baby floor, as we like to call it. And we'll start our rounding here and do our chart review before we start our day. So on the morning of a typical OB rotation, we will round with our patients and meet together afterwards at common rounds for our OB team. At that point, we will go through the list, make sure everybody is caught up to speed on the patients that we have, and if there's time allowing, we will have some teaching by our attending physicians, including our OB attending, who actually works outside of here as an actual OB-GYN. So not only do we have access to a family med doc who does OB care, we have access to an OB-GYN and all their wealth of knowledge. So after OB rounds in the morning, we meet with the pediatric team to have our common rounds where we discuss both the care of the baby and mom at the same time. I think it's really important, at least you're on the same page about discharge and plan of care. You can go over and really on an OB service, you still get a taste of what it feels like to be a peds resident because you know what's important to them. And so from your OB perspective, you're trying to help them understand how mom may or may not present risk factors for baby and vice versa. This is one of the typical OB triage rooms. Patients that come in with any sort of obstetric complaint during their pregnancy are seen in a room like this. And then we determine whether or not they should stay for admission and perhaps induction of labor or continuation of their labor, or if we need to leave, let them leave. So this is one of the labor and delivery operating rooms. A few procedures go on in here, but very specifically C-sections occur the most often. So this is one of our labor and delivery rooms. After triage, a mom will most likely be moved to this sort of room and get prepared for her induction or progression of labor. This is also where the delivery happens and baby is transitioned to the bassinet, clean and warmed, and where any post-delivery care needs that the mom has can be met. So this is the physician lounge where you can have a chance to get a few refreshments and a few snacks as well. Sometimes it helps get through the day when you know you've got a little pick-me-up with a cup of coffee. And in a room next to us, we've got the scrub machine where you can have a chance to change out of your scrubs if you get them soiled or dirty at all, which can be very helpful here on the OB service. But In general, thank you for following me around. I hope you were able to see a few things here, and you can expect a little bit about what it means to be a resident on the OB service. Thanks for watching our tour and showing interest in our residency. If you are an interested applicant, please reach out to Lee Freeman if you have any more questions, and she will put you in contact with the appropriate person.